I'm gonna try that again. So like everything, this is probably a bad decision on my part. Everything that I use for streaming is on my external hard drive, and it wasn't like responding, so then stream crashed because it needs my external hard drive to work. What was I gonna do? I'll get the lifestyle images for the sound waves pulled up. Okay. So if you're still there, thank you for hanging out while I crashed and burned and came back. Whatevs. Perfect. Alright. So last time I tried to do a soundwave stream, we got to this point, which was we made the lion soundwave. You had to reload, but you got me back now. Good to know. Good to know. Well, welcome back, Warlock. Yeah, so I was saying that the last time I tried to do a soundwave stream, it was doing the C word. I guess I won't say it now. And this is as far as we got. This was the first soundwave of 3 that we were going to try to do that day. The lion. We didn't get it on a lifestyle image, and I have some cleaning up to do on this soundwave. So we're going to do that. Okay. So like on the soundwave, there's like these little knobs, I don't know, notches in here, and I just want to clean those up a bit because they're not really supposed to be there. The soundwave should be smooth. So we're just gonna fix it all and then put it on a lifestyle image. And then after this one, I should have time to do, I believe the pronghorn is up next. Or the bongo. I think the bongo is up next. And then the pronghorn will be last. And if we get through all that, then we'll work on my website. We'll see. See, I know it's going to do that. Back it up. Oh, and by the way, my counter on the screen is wrong. I think it says I'm at 48. I'm at 46. I don't know why the Streamlabs counter is wrong. I should just remove it. But I think in like my profile, like in the About Me area, it shows the correct number of 46. So I don't know why Stream Elements is like trying to make me feel better about myself. Let's see. Whoop, that one's straight. Still only 4 away. That's right. It's pretty darn close. I started like looking into emotes, and I use Canva for a lot of things like social media, story designs, like Instagram stories, etc. And they have an emote builder. So I looked into that. So if anything, my first emotes will be from Canva. And then maybe I'll get more cool after that. I don't know. Rookie mistake again. Look. And that's still not straight. this last weekend, my husband and I decided to remodel our basement. It looks really cool. Basement is like where our game room is. And so when we bought this house in 2020, we had like every intention of doing remodels regardless. And that was just like one extra thing that we got done this weekend. So that's pretty cool. Should have done the corners here. There we go. I keep distracting myself. Anywho, so the basement. So our house is a 1981 home, and we're the second owners of this home. And the basement had like, I don't know if hotel is the right word, it's like a very flat, rough kind of carpet. That's gonna be too deep. So and it was like blue with like these diamonds in the carpet, of like a darker blue. And then the walls are white. So just pretty basic. And a while ago we painted the walls purple. And we ripped out my husband ripped out the carpet. Well, hi Tessa. Welcome on in. Hi. How are you doing? Did you, I know you were playing Final Fantasy X today, right? How did that go? Alright, so the shout out should be up. So if you're not following Tessa, she typically streams midday for Mountain Time. Anyway. Typically it's Mario Party, but lately she's been jumping into Final Fantasy X. I know you've been playing Mario Party 4 lately, Tessa. I think you said something about jumping into 5 soon. It went. I feel that. But yeah, so if you're not following Tessa and you want some midday entertainment, she's your gal. Go give her a follow. I feel bad because I haven't been able to make it lately. I'm sorry, I suck it greatly. Oh, and I guess I should do the thing where I introduce myself. So, hi Raiders. I'm Imbeccable Images. You might also know me as Greenwich43. I do photography on stream. Today we are looking at a sound wave of a lion. So the sound wave is from a roar of a lion. And then we put the picture of the lion inside of the sound wave, and I'm just cleaning up because there's like some weird nubbins and stuff. So I'm just cleaning it up. And then we're going to put it on a lifestyle image. And then move on to the next one, and I think the next one is a pronghorn sound wave. No, I keep mixing them up. The next one is a bongo sound wave. The third one is a pronghorn sound wave. No, feel bad. Well, I hope it went well today. I was kind of watching you as I was getting ready to stream, and I saw some like boss battle-y looking stuff going on. So that looked intense. But thank you for the raid, Tessa. I really appreciate it. We'll go over a little bit. There we go. So this is like super zoomed in detailed work right now, guys. So sorry if I'm like concentrating really hard. Yes, boss. Yes, got your ass kicked. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did you have to end it and like, it's a try again tomorrow kind of thing? Look at this one. This one is so wonker. I think it was supposed to be connected because it has a little bump down there too. So we'll straighten out the left hand side and fill in the right hand side. How about that? Yeah, I don't know how people play video games on stream. I like get too ragey. I'm a salty bitch. Okay, that's actually straight. Good job. I'm so proud of myself when I can get a straight line. Alright. Are you playing that again tomorrow then, Tessa? Little Shadow's trying to bite Pooh Bear's nose off. Oh no. Poor Pooh Bear. It's bound to happen though. Can always get another one if needed. Final Fantasy will be back on Friday. The Pooh Bear we gave him in the hospital, yeah, I figured. Does he have more than one? I don't know. Tomorrow is more than likely Mario Party. Mario Party 4. Or are you moving on to 5? I don't think so, actually. I mean, you never know. I don't even remember where we got that Pooh Bear. I think we got it at JCPenney. Gotta get this corner. Okay. But yeah, I have a picture of, because there's not a picture of me holding Little Shadow in the hospital. Because I take all the pictures. It's totally like fine. So like in my scrapbook, I have Warlock holding Little Shadow, and then I have you guys picture of Little Shadow, and then I have Pooh Bear with the hospital mask on. So he made the scrapbook. Oh, yes, we did get it at JCPenney. And you don't know yet between 4 and 5. That's okay. You don't have to figure it out right now. Yes, you do. Pressure's on. Just kidding. Heck, I mean, like, today I almost didn't want to stream because Warlock is my husband, and he's home because he's working overnights this week. And I'm like, I don't really want to stream because you're home, and he's like, no, I never get to watch you stream. You're streaming. Okay. So here I am. And I feel like I've been just flying by the seat of my pants lately on, like, what to do during the stream, which is very different for me. But it's been working out. I'm like, well, we never did finish those sound waves from Streamlabs crashing on me repeatedly. So that's what we'll do today. He was being safe. Yeah. Does he work overnight tomorrow, and will there be coffee tomorrow? Yes, he does work overnight tomorrow, so he doesn't know if he's going to make it to trivia. And I think he was going to message you guys about coffee. Oh no! I was wondering why he was at coffee yesterday. Well, we try to go. We've honestly been kind of going like almost every morning now. Because he doesn't go in until 10. So then I just bring my laptop and we kind of chill out until he has to go to work. It's kind of been the thing lately. There will still be coffee. Time TBD. Yeah, like I said, I knew he was going to message you. Oh, by the way, hi Shadow. Sorry, I just jumped into responding to what you were saying. Hi! I hope you're doing well today. I feel like I missed somebody. Hold on. Vegito! Hi, Vegito. I remember seeing you do the Peach Wave emote, and then it didn't register into my brain until just now that, like, that happened. I'm just rude. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, that is down. That one's okay. This bleb is not okay. It's fine, I'm used to it. No, Vegito, no! I'm sorry. Hi, Vegito. How was work this week? How many trips to Pueblo have you taken? 5 million? Sounds about right. 5 million a week. No big deal. Oh, it's gonna go down there. He's super fast. Yeah. Speedy McSpeederson. Ooh, this one's not looking right. Hold on. Steal this from over here. Fix that in a minute. Shoot. Right when the love runs out. Where is my blur? Not that. Smudge. That's what I meant. Easy people live for the light, dancing around like stars in the sky. Just one yesterday, you went elsewhere today. Do you get to get home every evening or no? It's still snowing, guys. Very slowly. You're home every evening? That's good. That's nice at least, yeah? So, one of my coworkers is in Minnesota. And they got like a huge dumping of snow, which is totally like not unusual for late March, early April, Midwest. But she's so pissed off. And I'm like, that's why I don't live in the Midwest anymore, guys. And she's like, well, sometimes it snows in June here too. And I'm like, exactly. That's why you shouldn't be so surprised that you're getting snow now. Question mark? Got home about 20 minutes ago. Well, welcome home. I'm sure all of your girls, wife included, are happy to see you. I'm so salty about the snow. I want to take little Shadow to the park. Just get him a tiny snowsuit. I actually was reading up on... I know more than one tribe does this. But, like, there are some First Nations tribes that will do a snow bath for their infants. Where, like, they basically undress the baby. Like, in this instance, I don't know if it's for the photo shoot or if they leave the diaper on in the actual ritual. I'm guessing the diaper was left on for the photo shoot. And they just go to, like, a snowbank, hold their baby, and they go dunk into the snow. And it's supposed to make their spirit stronger. I thought that was cool. Depends. Tessa says yes. Yeah, the snow ruins wax. And you don't want to go in the snow, so yeah. Just, Little Shadow's old enough. He can walk himself. Just kidding. That's probably one of my favorite TikTok trends of, like, all these accounts that I follow with people with, like, babies and stuff. They're like, what, your child is 6 months old? Tell him to get a job. There we go. Mother-son matching snowsuits. Let's go. Thank you, Stream Elements. I have been updating my website lately, by the way, guys. I think it's looking good. So, like, I watch this streamer when I can. It's TLDA Academy. Hopefully this will work. I think I'm spelling it right. He's much more professional than I am. But he, like, for his community, he'll do, like, website reviews and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm terrified. But can you look at my website? Because I've done my website all on my own. I haven't used, like, professionals to design my website. I've done it all by myself. Like Celine Dion. And So I was really nervous for him to review it. But he only had a little bit of feedback, really. So it wasn't bad. So it's not lining up right. Let's see here-ish. So I've been making those changes. I think it's coming along really well. Like one of them was like because my color is like a really light lime green, imbeccable green. One of them was to just not have that on a white background because it's hard to read, and I'm like, fair, but I don't like my logo on black. I just don't. So I just made sure that none of the green is on white, at least making words. Like there's like borders and stuff that are imbeccable green that are on white. But you'll go catch the Pokemon for you, right? Yeah, just strap your phone to your baby, let him take himself for a walk, and he'll get the steps and stuff for you in Pokemon Go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, I almost clicked the wrong thing. There we go. He will be walking soon. He's got this, right? Probably the toughest part about updating my website is like, so one of his advice, and it's like very good advice, it's like every single time you have a picture on your website and you sell it on your website, you should link it so that like if somebody's like, oh, I like this picture, they can just click on the picture and order it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's smart. Except he said I should do it in my blog, so that's taking a while to update because I have a lot of blog posts. We're almost done with the top of the sound wave. The vault's really angular, isn't it? Which means those don't connect. So I just need this to connect to the top of this. There we go. Guys, I did my laundry today. Most of it, some of it is still in the machine because it was still running when I came to stream. And I've been putting it away. Whoa. I'm so grown up. Wow, something really wonky happened here. Look. The heck? Hashtag adulting. I'm good at it. Sometimes. Also, I have no idea what this song is. But it's okay, because Stream Elements provides it for free. And it doesn't do bad things to my stream. This part's kind of weird. I had to say something, didn't I? I said it was snowing very lightly. I mean, I'm not gonna say it. But Mother Nature is like, I'll tell you what. It's not a bad fix at all. Just need to get that curve in there. Snow, snow, go away, don't come again another day. You know what's funny is I think this happened 2 years ago. Because like it was nice yesterday, and then it's snowing today. And 2 years ago, Warlock and I got married, and it was really nice on our wedding day. And then I think it did snow the next day. I could be wrong. Maybe not, because we did have an Easter egg hunt with little cousins. I know it snowed not too long after that. I know it snowed like within the same week of our wedding. So that's a little wave there, so we'll leave that alone. It rained the day after mine and Vegeto's wedding. Well, you know, they say the rain is good luck. Alright, that should be fine over here, because that's just... Alright, so the top is done. Is that a tooth? Is that a toother right there? I think it's a little tooth peeking through. I think it was a couple days later and was pretty heavy. Yeah, I think so. I thought it was the next day, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, the next day was Easter, and we had our gift opening and an Easter egg hunt. So it must have been nice enough to do the Easter egg hunt. Yes, tooth. It's kind of cute. Just this little tooth sticking out. That's probably right where I had it the first time. Stop second guessing yourself. Oh my god. A little bit more over. Okay. I'm doing, guys, is making paths, and then as I make the path, then I make the selection of the path, and then it allows me to fill it in with the clone tool for if I need to fill in the sound wave, or I just have white paint on my paintbrush for if I'm removing some of the sound wave, like on the outside. Alright, that one's fixed. Can I do this without a guide? No. Fail. So, on May 11th, I have an art show downtown Denver. And so, like, you know, I read through the contract. It's the typical, if you do art shows, it's like a typical contract. No big surprises. And it's like, you can either have a 4x6 booth or a 10x10. And here are the costs for the 4x6, and here are the costs for the 10x10. And I'm like, I need the 10x10. And honestly, the booth was pretty damn cheap anyway. So I'm like, I need the 10x10. So I book a 10x10. I put on the notes that I need a 10x10 inside because I don't own a canopy because they require you to have a canopy if you have an outside booth. Why? I don't know. And then I get the confirmation email and it's like, confirming that you booked a outdoor 10x10 booth. And I was like, no. I need an inside. And they're like, well, joke's on you because the only 10x10s we have are outside. So I'm like, alright, I'll just order a canopy off of Amazon. So I will have an outdoor booth at this art show. Art and Beer Night Market. There's a link in my Discord. If you're interested, tickets are free, but you do need one to get in the door. And then I was informed that they do ask, if you attend, they will ask you who you're there, like, who are you here to see? And if you say Imbeccable Images, that'd be pretty cool. Okay. Oh my goodness, what happened here? What size did you say you need? Because you guys have a canopy? 10x10. I got one on Amazon. I mean, I could return it, I guess. I don't think this connects. Pretty sure. Just need to get rid of these. It at least needs to be 10x10 at the base, I should say. Because some of them are like 10x10 at the base and then like 8x8 at the top. You have no idea what size it is? It's okay. If you figure it out and it's 10x10, cool, maybe I'll return the one that I have. But at the same time, I'm like, the one that I got on Amazon wasn't that expensive. And now I'm just randomly remembering that I need to confirm with my sister on whether or not she needs me to bring our wedding tents to Utah. June. Because I don't know. Selection. No. Go to the selection tool. Thank you. Select it first. Voila. Boo. I can post more detailed information as well, because like I have my booth number and everything. I don't know what that correlates to though. Soundwave Day? Oh joy, you know it, Goonie V. How are you today? I think I'm booth 31, but I have no idea what that means. I'm cleaning up a lion sound wave right now, making it look all good. And then we'll be moving on to a bongo. I'm good. How's everyone today? Peachy Keen. Also, that emote, I don't know who it's supposed to be, but it looks like Meghan Markle to me. But I don't know like who it's supposed to be. But there are so many pictures of her when she was doing royal duties, where she like was awkwardly waving at the paparazzi like that, like. So I just think it looks like her. Which, by the way, I don't know how to feel about the whole Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, all their drama stuff. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if they're the drama or if the royal family's the drama, you know? Like, who's the drama? Although just about every single British person that I have had conversations with about the whole ordeal is like, yeah, none of us care. Americans care way more about this stuff than the British. Like, probably. That's probably accurate. Like, have you seen our TV shows? How to Google it sounds like it was one of the old Twitch recruiting directors, but I agree it looks a lot like Megan, right? You're the drama. Let go. Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. I don't even know what that's from besides TikTok. Like, I don't know what it's originally from. Nope. Too curvy. Need to come down. Boink. Boink. Gucci. Voila. Yeah, really, all this wonkiness wouldn't happen if I had more patience in the actual creation aspect of it. But that's one thing I'm not known for. I think I actually recognize this one. This song. On Goonie, guess who finally is on the RGB rotation? The robot thingy. Yeah, like retro gaming backlog. Our Twitch death. Yes. Yeah, he added me to the robot. You did it! Yeah! That would have been kind of a really funny time for him to magically appear. It was weird. Earlier today, it said he was online, and Warlock was still sleeping in from his overnight, so I was like, okay. Like, I'll go watch RGB. It was like 9:30 a.m. And then, like, by the time I got on Twitch, he, like, wasn't online anymore, and I'm like, maybe he, like, accidentally went live? I don't know. Oh, Congress is a pretty exclusive club. Thank you. And I always, enjoy, like, because Green, I don't stream on the Greenwich43 profile. But if Greenwich43's, like, that account pops into his stream and says something in chat, like, the bot is like, hey, Greenwich, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm so official. But, one thing, so, like, I started following a lot of, like, the retro gamers, I guess. Like, that community. And I've noticed that they do this thing where they'll, like, pause their stream and do, like, a whole shit ton of shoutouts and then just go back to their stream. And I'm like, that's interesting. I could potentially do that one day when I figure out more stuff. I know he's got a kiddo, so sometimes he can only pop on for a little bit. The retro community is awesome. Yeah, he was talking about his kiddo, was it last night? She's really into Blue's Clues now, as well as, like, Bluey. So, like, when she says she wants to watch Blue, he's like, which one? And then sometimes he picks the wrong one, and then she lets him know. Yeah, that might be just because old games might be easier to start than others. I don't know, I think I know what you mean, though. Like, one guy in particular, like, he'll pause, like, his game and then go to, like, another screen, and it's, like, a movie theater. And, like, he'll, like, get your popcorn, get your soda, and then, like, he shouts a bunch of people out and plays their little clips on the movie theater screen. And I'm like, alright, that's cute. That's pretty adorbs. My Blue or your Blue, little one? Right? And she's, like, watching the old Blue's Clues, too, which I think is awesome. I don't know why I'm doing that. I only need to get rid of this little piece here. Like, with Steve. Like, those are the episodes she's watching, and I'm like, this cool kid right there. But then, so he was playing Metroid, and he had to, like, find these 3 things, and he's like, it's like Blue's Clues, I gotta find 3 things. So then I was telling him that, he should have, like, a blue paw print emote kind of thing, like Blue's Clues. And then he was like, what if they were Anya's clues? Because, his dog is always on the stream, and I'm like, yes. You need to do that. It's pretty cute. That looks pretty straight. Okay. not where I was expecting the music to go. It like went High School Musical all of a sudden. Yeah, I was a big Blue's Clues fan when I was a kid. And I've watched a few episodes of Bluey. Sorry, if you see me looking up, I'm just looking at the snow. And I've seen a few episodes of Bluey, and I've seen a lot of like memes about it and like how it shows like a really healthy representation of like parents not losing themselves, like their individuality, just because they're parents. Like the mom still does her own thing, the dad still does his own thing, you know, kind of thing. I think that's cool. And it just looks way cuter and way less annoying than Peppa Pig. I'm just throwing that out there. Don't at me. Okay? I'm just assuming you can hear me whisper. I honestly don't know. Yeah, you and Mel watched a few episodes back when it was new, and we were pleasantly surprised at how decent it was. Yeah, so what's funny is, as I was growing out of my Nick Jr. days, like, I became an aunt, and, like, so, like, I've been an aunt forever. And so as I was leaving my Nick Jr. days, my one niece was, like, entering her Nick Jr. days. So I watched Nick Jr. for a very long time. Which isn't, like, the worst thing. There's some cute shows on there. She was an avid Dora the Explorer fan. Like, had a Dora the Explorer haircut. Which was adorable. But let me tell you, after hearing Swiper, no swiping, like, for the umpteenth time that week, got a little old. I'm sure my parents felt that way, though, about, like, you know, it's mail time from Blue's Clues. Everything comes full circle. We're almost done cleaning up the lion. That's gonna be too much. Just fix this myself. Perfect. I gotta round these out. I don't know, my parents still speak very fondly of Blue's Clues. Well, that's good. You think that's probably... Yeah, I think that's probably true for TV shows and movies. Kids love watching things over and over. Yeah, my mom always talks about how my one sister would watch Dumbo over and over and over again, and how parents today are so lucky because they don't have to wait for VHS tapes to rewind. I'm like, alright. Was the lion dirty? Yes. Absolutely. Had to hose them off and everything. But it does crack me up. I never noticed until today. Where are you? That is little... There's like a little tooth. A little tooth right there. And I just realized I made a very bad decision because I have no idea where I was. I'm right here. I can see. One side is angled and one side is not. Sit back in. I think most of the snow I'm seeing is blowing off our roof, guys, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So I was reading this article today about, like, cities in America that have, like, relatively cheap housing and a lot of job openings. Like, essentially trying to get people to move to those cities. And probably, like, 5 of them are in Alabama, and I'm like, I think everybody knows why that is. And then what I thought was interesting, and, like, all the Alabama ones were pretty cheap, and then there was, like, some in Indiana, some in, like, other states. But, like, I've always thought of South Dakota as, like, a cheap place to live. But, guys, it costs more to live in South Dakota. I think it called out, it wasn't... Yeah, it costs more to live in Sioux Falls, South Dakota than it does to live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And now it's shocked. Because like I said, I always thought of the Dakotas in general as being a cheaper place to live. Same thing with Montana. But Billings wasn't on this list, which means they must have a higher cost of living. And there were no towns from North Dakota on this list. It's been growing a ton, so prices have just been never-endingly high for the last few years here.
If memories are a movie,
like, who would have thunk?
Instinct provides the soundtrack. We supply brand new electronic, dance, house, and melodic music.
I certainly wouldn't have. I would have guessed that Milwaukee's more expensive, especially because Milwaukee's kind of just a suburb of Chicago.
Where connections are made and where inspiration strikes.
Like, they're pretty close. And I don't know. I'm probably very wrong, but I feel like Milwaukee wouldn't exist the way it does if it weren't for Chicago. Come in. A lot of mid-sized cities in the Dakotas and Montana are having a lot of upper-class invasion. Yeah, like, doesn't Kelly Clarkson, or didn't she have a mansion there? I'm not sure if she still has it. I remember, like, she was living there when she was going through her divorce. And I'm sure the show Yellowstone isn't helping. Because anytime something's in the media, you know, everybody wants it. That's why movies have to be very careful about what animals they pick to be in them. But I don't think they are careful. Alright, just gonna straighten this corner out. Concentrating really hard. Alright, there we go. I know for sure if I ever do a client photo shoot again, I'm editing those on stream because I feel like I've been told anyway that my commentary when I edit pictures is funny. Because I'm very much like, yes, queen. Also, if anybody's curious, this music is just what's on streamelements.com. So that works. One thing that's a little weird about using Stream Elements, though, is you always get these, like, sponsorship opportunities. And I'm like, they clearly are just, like, sending it to anybody and everybody, because if they know what kind of content that I stream, I wouldn't get, like, most of these sponsorship opportunities. Wow, Rebecca. Because it's usually, like, you know, for a video game. And I'm like, do you not know I don't stream video games? But this last one, what was it for? Hold on. I have to look into it. It's probably a game. I have no idea. It's for Star Trek Fleet Command. And I'm like, oh, Star Trek. Never seen it. Oh. Playing from my computer. Yeah. Yeah, it's playing from my computer. Is it too quiet? I can turn it up. Oh yeah, all of those are pretty mess made. I've heard the sponsorship requirements are wildly difficult to meet in just Word. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks easy enough to, like, add to your stream, but, like, it's like, oh, you get paid when so many people sign up for this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I get it. I get that that's how that has to work. But I'm like, again, I don't stream video games. Oh, no, it's great. Just, yeah, we're not saying the C word right now, Goonie. I crashed right when I first started today. And there I said it. So if I crash again, crash, then you know why. But I think it's because a lot of the things that I use, like on my overlays and stuff in OBS, are on my external hard drive, and my external hard drive was being dumb and not responding, so then OBS crashed, and I think that's why. And I really should have. I knew my external hard drive was being dumb, and I went live, and I should have just, you know, figured it out beforehand. But like I said, patience is not my thing. And then every single time the music hiccups, I'm like... And I don't know if it's like part of the song or if like the music player in Stream Elements is being weird. Oh, that one got all messed up. I'm wondering why it goes so wide on my selection sometimes. It's just because I'm randomly clicking and that's where it clicks. There's no science behind it. Yeah, OBS has been much kinder to me. Oh, show. Actually, the first day that I streamed with OBS, I tried to, like, quote-unquote cheat the system and play the music from StreamYards, but use OBS. And stream crashed, like, right away, and I'm like, okay, can't do that. Just trying to be clever. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies. You saw nothing? Smooth sailing so far. Yeah, like the more I googled like the issues with Streamlabs, like the more I found out that like even though they have a Mac version, it's not compatible with all the versions of Mac. And then even then people were having issues, so I should probably just stick to PCs. But even then, like, I started like asking streamers, I'm like, what do you use? Do you use OBS or are you a Streamlabs person? And like everybody's OBS, so I'm like, alright then. Okay, I think those are supposed to be connected. Yep. Because that's a straight line if I've ever seen one. Excuse me. There we go. One, two. I like unselected my layer, so then the clone stamp was like, I can't clone anything, there's nothing selected. Yeah, we're gonna start here. I was gonna wonky for a second, but trust the process. Voila. Voila. So we're just gonna take the smudger. Also, something must be happening in Utah because I just got a message from my sister saying we're okay. Oh. Glad you're okay. Pro. So sometimes I like to look into like genealogy stuff. And I have like this note on my phone of like a bunch of surnames from my family and from my husband's family. And I realized that I had done my maternal grandparents, but not my paternal grandparents. So I added them to the list the other day, and I like to put like what their names were, and then what the names mean. And I thought this was funny. So I found out that my paternal grandfather's side, their family name from Norway means tree farm. Like, okay. You know, a lot of names from back in the day are pretty straightforward because they're usually career-based, you know, Yeah, tree farm. They owned a tree farm somewhere in Norway. And that's how they got their name. Look up my paternal grandmother's side. And the last name from my German heritage means pine farm. So apparently, I just come from tree people. Which I think is great. You didn't find any immediate news for Utah? Yeah, I don't know. I'll look at it later. If it was urgent, she would call me. Because I'm somehow finding myself to be like everybody's emergency contact. It's fine. I'm somewhat responsible. Why am I struggling with this little one? Have I never zoomed in now? You can see the pixel squares. Whoop. Okay. Okay, I need to remove some and add some, so we'll do this. Well, I don't think we're gonna get through. I didn't think this would take this long. I'm very optimistic when it comes to timing stuff out. I think we're honestly like gonna finish this one up, get the lifestyle made, and then I don't even know if we're gonna start on the bongo today. So I guess I'll leave for another day. Beautiful. Guys, our game room looks so cool. This is a weird song. I'm excited for the next board game night that we host. Because the room is done now. It's weird. I don't know if that was like a bug or what. There's like something that flew like towards my window and it kind of looked like a bug and then it went away with the wind. This one's a come up and then curve down. I don't know, I'm assuming Utah's just like getting snow or something and my mom is probably freaking out. Are you guys okay? Because anytime it snowed where my brother lives in Wisconsin this year, she would be like, how are you guys doing? You guys holding out okay? Yeah, I think snow is to be expected. She just loves everyone so much. Right, let's clean up. Woo! I think we're done cleaning it up. I just want to get rid of this whole thing. So this is perfectly squared off on this center line here. Hopefully I can accomplish this. Beautiful. Alright. That's all polished up. Seriously, this little tooth. Alright. Turn off the guidelines. Look at that pretty lion. Looks so ferocious. Alright, I better save this.
Kinda seems like it's a common thing. You don't think I understand what you said to me?
Save it as a JPEG as well.
Yeah, every time that we have this talk, it's a little bit hard to admit I'm falling, but I'm not so perfect.
I don't think you guys can see this, but I'm just saving the file. Nothing to see here.
This feeling is fading, and I can't look back. Catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go.
Right, and now I'll put him in the lifestyle over here.
Never thought you'd run away from me. When can we forget about this? Pretend it all never
Gotta
happened.
replace the camel. Not really replacing, just
Fly
adding
to
to it.
the moon with me.
Alright,
Might be time that I
duplicate.
Remember
To the lifestyle
all the
image.
distraction and all the words from the mattress. The things that we did need.
Oh, it's really big. Okay, I'm like, why is it only showing the line? It's a little oversized. And it only sent that over. Hold on.
But I'm not so perfect.
That's not what I need.
It's all of this one day. It's feeling, it's fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too
Merge
hard.
the layers. Okay, now let's duplicate it. Take two.
It's too hard to let go. This feeling is fading, and I
Much
can't
better.
look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Just look at me, breathing
The
deep.
effects over.
After all the days we've been through, yeah, don't forget.
Don't want drop shadow. Actually, I'm gonna change the effect. Okay, so again, I don't think you. By the way, this looks so cool. Thanks. I don't think you'll be able to see this. Changing it from drop shadow. You might be able to see it like in the art file while I'm working on it. But I decided, I don't know why, I decided I don't like drop shadows anymore. I like outer glows. I think it makes it look more realistic hanging on the wall than like a rectangle of darkness behind the object. Leave it to black. See? Like, okay, that's obviously like too much, right? Like, meh. Increase the spread a little bit more. Decrease the opacity. There. Alright, guys. The lion sound wave is looking Gucci. Okay, save as. I'm just Just gonna save it to my desktop and I'll organize things later. Lion lifestyle. Oh wait, hold on. Lion sound wave lifestyle. Save it as Photoshop in case I want to adjust anything. Woot woot. Woot woot. And also save it as a JPEG. Don't embed color profiles. I don't need that. Alright, now let's add it to the website. Have to log in. I guess I can go back to this screen while I'm doing that. Oh. It's just weird. Did it get louder on its own just now? It definitely did. I didn't do anything though. It's just stream elements, I guess. I don't know where. Alright, so I'd already started this listing, I guess, at some point on the website. So 1 second, I gotta switch you over. I like this camera, cool perspective. Thanks. I just always feel weird because you're like looking at the side. I see how rosy my cheeks are right now. But I don't know if you noticed, but when I was doing the photo editing of the lion, like it's the front camera, like the built-in camera, like it is right now. And I kept like looking over here. Like sometimes I'm reading chat on my laptop. And then other times I'm like looking at the camera because I'm used to looking over here now. But anywho. Alright, so we have Lion Sound Wave, we have the product description. So to add the image. That's loading. I want it to be hidden because if it's visible, then it like shows up as a listing on the website, like on the main store page of the website. I didn't want that. I want it in its own category. So leave it as hidden. If it was unavailable, then you would be able to search for it on the website. But thank you, Stream Elements. But guys, I updated my website. Still working on it. Alright, that's done loading. One size. Lion Soundwave, Lion Soundwave, Lion Soundwave. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the screen. Hi, Gal Levitech. How are you? Or Levi? Levi. Welcome on in. We just made a sound wave of a lion's roar and then put the picture of the lion inside of the sound wave, and now I'm adding it to the website. So that's what we're doing. I hope you're doing well. Alright, gonna share my screen again. Alright. Oh, Cyronius! Hey, how are you? You also have the duo account Secret Life, huh? Secret Life. Alright, Soundwave. You have like 5 of them? I only have the 2. I only have Imbeccable Images and Greenwich 43. That's impressive. Let's see here. I need to add lion to this. Oh, what is in here? Okay, so maybe I do need to mark it as visible. Maybe I lied. I might have lied. Hold on. Please show. You have a test channel that you use to ensure quality? That's smart. I just get on here and hope for the best. Hold on. I gotta... Also, is my chat not showing up in the chat box? Dramatic gasp. I'll look at that later. Site items. Get dog. So do I have like the giraffe one? Okay, I don't have those ones hidden. I only have the other ones hidden. Whatever. Nothing's consistent, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, but now it's filling it on this. Hold on. Yeah, see, it's not working on this one, but it's working on this one, but they're from the same source. I don't know. Let's see if I can get it to work. It also, like, always takes a minute to, like, click in. Okay, well now it's working. I just went into properties and then closed out of properties, and now it's working. Gotta love technology. Alright, now let's see if it's in there. Woohoo! There it is. Look at him. Maybe only showing some history. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a techie person. I'm lucky that I am able to throw together what I can throw together. But, alright, so the lion is done. Alright, so now I have the sound wave for the bongo. Hey, look at him in all his glory, right? With his little tooth. The tooth just cracks me up. I don't know why. Little tooth. And we're gonna try, I think I used to use this one to make sound waves. So we're gonna try this one again. I've been using a different program and it makes the sound waves very like squared off, like you've been seeing with the lion edit. We're gonna try this one. Let's see how this goes. Does this not have sound on this website? Because this should certainly have sound to it. We're going to play it really quick. If it lets me. Hold on, try that again. Yeah, that little snort. The little snort is what I need. It's really hard to hear, I know. But bongos don't make a lot of noise. Right. Add? No, you're just adding down here. Wow, what did I do? Did something. Where's my original recording of this sound? You guys are like, oh. I feel like I need to pause the music 1 second. Pausing that. It's like very quiet. I'm turning it up, so beware of your ears. Okay, so the snorts are in there. Alright. Can I upload .mov on these? I can. I don't have to convert them anymore. Maybe. Never mind. It just says uploading. It might still yell at me. By the way, if you haven't noticed, my Stream Elements messages are Disney quotes. Thought I'd change up a little bit. Like, you can join the Discord if you want to. I don't mind. It's Flower from Bambi. So it's kind of a bigger file than the one that I tried to upload earlier, so we'll see. It's at 10% though, so it's not going... It's not terrible. We're at 20. Well, guys, I'm just gonna watch this alone. Here, I'm gonna play music again while we're waiting. Ooh, okay, sorry, hold on. My bad. Done. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. It's not a terribly busy Discord. There's a lot of categories in there. I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the art one, channel, whatever, is visible now with all of its little subcategories. The Greenwich one is hidden as far as I'm aware, so if you want access to that, I can grant you it. I just don't think everyone is interested in the Greenwich stuff, so I just made it hidden. But, like, I'm willing to add you to it if you want. But it's just like the properties of plants and crystals and stuff. So I'm playing into the Greenwich, 43 thing. But I have been for real looking at herbs to plant, and we're gonna have a garden next year in our front yard. And I am for real looking at herbs to plant, and not just herbs, but plants, to have in my front yard that have I always feel like when I say medicinal properties, everybody always thinks of pot, but I mean there are flowers and stuff out there that have been used for generations and generations to help with stomach issues, headaches, things like that. So I've been doing some research into what plants I think would be beneficial to have and what can grow like here easily, because I don't have a very good green thumb. I have a decent green thumb, but not a very good one. So the word herb, if it's a person's name, do we pronounce the H? Herb. I guess you do, because like, well, maybe. Like in like Irby the Love Bug, you don't. It's just Irby, right? Irby? It's not Herbie. Is it Herbie the Love Bug? Now I'm second guessing everything. Herbie the Love Bug. Irby the Love Bug. You do pronounce it with an H? You have a coworker with that name? And they go by Herb? Because I guess, like, Herb is just short for Herbert. And there you pronounce the H. But minor tangent. I went to college in Winona, Minnesota, and there was a sandwich company there called Herbs and Gerbs, or Herberts and Gerberts. And it's so good. And I miss that place. Yeah, so if it's an ingredient you don't, it's herb then. You do pronounce the H for the love bug? Herbie the love bug. Now, what if it's a person named Herb, but being used as a soup ingredient like an herb? Well, but you see, if it's a person, then that would be a meat, not a plant. Unless... Oh my god, I'm gonna get really morbid here. Unless you dry out herb, grind herb to make an herb. You know, mortar and pestle herb into an herb. You know, whatever. Why are you cooking people Goonie? That's a good question. Herb. Okay, hold on. So we say herb without an H in America. But in Britain, it is said with an H. So herb is just herb in Britain. I'm just letting you guys know it keeps me up at night. So what I'm understanding is that you need help getting rid of the body. Just whisper me, Goonie, I have ideas. Just kidding. In another stream, I know Shadow said that he can carry 2 bodies at once. So there's that. Alright, hold on. I'm going to pause the music again. Yeah, okay. We're going to play this. No. The body was already taken care of. Herb was a nice herb. Oh, I need to turn this back up. See, there's like no indication that this is going up in sound, though. That's what makes me nervous. What does this do? Alright, well, it's not showing up in this one. So, let me find my other sound wave micro. There's a Dr. Seuss book page just waiting to be written about Herb the Herb. There really is, isn't there? Herb the Herb did quite disturb. He did not like the use of a verb. If you ever came upon Herb, he did quite perturb. Yeah, no. Extremely adult Dr. Seuss books, an interesting genre. Ooh. Like Edgar Allan Poe meets Dr. Seuss. I think you're onto something there, Warlock. Alright, here is my other one, and you can kind of see the snort right there. So that's what I want. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can make a sound wave out of that. That's gonna be fun. Alright, screenshot this. But think. Go back to Photoshop. I know, you're not in Photoshop with me. 1 second. And you will be. There we go. Extremely adult Dr. Seuss. I can get behind that. Herb the Herb did perturb. He wrote to blurb about the superb verb to disturb. I do not like Herb the Herb. I do not like him. He is disturbed. Meh. Guys, I just realized something. We have to redo the lion. Not like redo. That sounded really dramatic. I forgot to crop the borders off. So actually, I'm not going to open the lion one. We're going to open a different one. Oop. Boink. Alright. This won't take very long, I think. Crap. Crap. Oh, crap. Okie dokie, shrink it down. See, that explains why the ratio was a little off before. Should have known. And then we have to do the outer glow again. go. And save this. Sorry guys. We done messed up. Save this. Okay, dongy. Now I need to go back into Weebly and update this image. There we go. I'm so hungry. I'm always hungry. There's little icicles, like the littlest of little icicles, like pea stick, hanging on the edge of the roof right here, outside of my window. The tiniest of icicles. But I don't see snow blowing around anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my husband's working overnights this week, right? So last night at like, I don't know, 11 p.m.-ish, maybe, I'm sitting downstairs in the basement playing Animal Crossing as I do, and I start to hear like this boom, boom, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, is somebody putting off fireworks outside? Like what's happening? Like, boom, boom, like that's all I hear. So I come upstairs, and I noticed my, like, computer was left on, so, like, it's bright-ass light, you know, and I always leave the blinds open because I don't know why, but I do. Like, it's in the backyard, into the backyard, so not the biggest of deals. But I'm, like, looking out my window, like, I put my computer to sleep so I can actually, like, see outside my window, and I'm like, I don't see anything, like, I don't see any fireworks in the sky, I don't see, like, anything sus. So I go to the front of the house, and I'm, like, peeking through the blinds, and I'm like, I don't see anything there either, but I keep hearing this boom, boom, and I realize it's coming from inside my house, and I'm like, I bet I know what it is. Yeah, my big-ass bunny was throwing a temper tantrum. So I closed the blind in that room, and then she was just fine. So I don't know if something outside was bugging her, I don't know. She was just fine after that. What do you think, Becca? What do I think of what? I have a lot of thoughts sometimes. But what do I think of what? Go back to Photoshop. A bunny temper tantrum. Seriously. So, like, like in Bambi, when Thumper gets excited, and his foot is like... Bunnies do that in real life. They don't typically do that when they're excited, though, like in a good way. Actually, fun fact, when bunnies are, like, Twitter-pated, they run circles around the other bunny, and then will, like, nip them in the butt. That's their love language, I guess. But a bunny, when they're upset at something, like if they're seeing something they don't like, if they hear something they don't like, it's like a warning to other bunnies. That's when they hit their foot on the ground, and boom, boom, boom. So Tetra saw something she didn't like and was throwing a temper tantrum. But yeah. Will Hit Girl submit a Raw challenge or what? Has she not yet? I would think so, I guess. I was such a sore loser on Wednesday. I was like, I never, like, do this ghosty thing that I tried to do. Yeah. And then, like, I think the confusing part for me, like, with those Raw challenges is, like, everybody's so nice, you know? So I'm like, oh, I'm doing really well because everybody's being so nice. And then, like, I got last. And I'm like, what the heck? It happens more often than you would think it does. She's a cranky bunny who needs her sleep. It's true. So I'm sure, like, I don't know if, like, the neighbor had, like, their car on down the street because the window that they're in faces the side of the house. It's like if a car drives down the street, sometimes the headlights shine into that room. So I don't know if, like, a neighbor had their car headlights on or something and she was like, I'm trying to sleep here. Or, like, what? But yeah, she definitely threw a tantrum about it. That's the cutest and funniest thing I've heard today. If I am ever able to get it on video, I'll make sure to do that for you, Goonie. No, Bruce, it was a very fun idea. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'd never done anything like that before, so I was just kind of proud of myself for going outside the box and then, like, wrongfully felt deflated afterwards. I shouldn't have felt deflated, but I did. And then, like, after a while, I was like, you know what? No, like, you went outside of your box, you took a risk. Like, everybody liked it, it just wasn't the best that was there. And that's okay. I'm just a sore loser sometimes. A lot of times I'll be like, I go through, like, these stages of emotion where, like, I'm, like, upsetty spaghetti and, like, salty. And then I'll be like, you know what? It's all good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see here. I need that screenshot that we took of that sound wave. I don't think we're going to get very far on this one today, but I'm hoping to at least crop the sound wave to where I want it to be. Alright, so we are going to delete these other layers here. Now I have my template again. I wonder why she hasn't submitted one, because it's tomorrow. Ooh. It's tomorrow. No, it's not. It's Fridays. I'm mixing it up. Tomorrow is Share Your Work Wednesday. Friday is Raw Challenge. My bad. Alright, and for this one, I really only want this bump right here is the snort of the bangle. Yeah, Wednesday's the share. Yeah, I have to submit something in the Discord yet for that. I thought about submitting one of, like, this lion sound wave that I did today. But I don't know if that, like, fits the bill. You know? Alright, I gotta get this last little sliver here. Boink. And then it ends here, because this is the main line for the sound wave. Again, too close. There we go. It's funny though that you have 5 Twitch accounts. I honestly, like, when I decided that I was going to try this whole streaming life, I thought about changing my Greenwich43 username to Imbeccable Images and just using that. But then, like, my husband had made a Twitch account and he's Purple Warlock, so I'm like, I can't get rid of Greenwich because we're Greenwich and Purple Warlock, you know? Like, I can't do that. That wouldn't be nice of me. Look how itty bitty it is up in the corner. Wow. Okay, it's not a very big sound, so I'm not sure how this bongo picture is gonna look, guys. I'm just gonna have to make it big. That's real big. Oh, I forgot to start the music again. I got distracted. There we go. Alright, we will leave this sound wave in the center though. Okay. So in the picture of the bongo will go in there. Somehow. Might be okay. Sometimes these sound waves don't work out. And I'm wondering if this is going to be one of those that doesn't work out. By the way, fun fact about bongos. Do you see how the antlers like go on a diamond back from his head? Like they don't come forward like deer and elk and stuff. Their antlers tend to come forward. Well, this one is horns, but they're still going like behind the head. They give themselves back scratches, and I think that's cute. I just don't know. Like, yeah, I could leave it small like this. That'd be really small. Even that would be okay, though. Okay. Alright, I'm not giving up on this one yet. We're gonna bump this down, though. Make that layer invisible for now. Okay, and then I will have to make the sound wave itself here. Don't know if I have time though. My tummy is telling me that it's time to be done. Hold on, before I do that, I want a new layer. Pull that with it. Good. And this would be the center line that this sound wave comes off of. You just being slow, Photoshop? Why don't you like me? Oh, duh. It's because I have the other layer covering it. Derp. Sorry, Photoshop. That was user error. My bad. My husband's coming up the stairs and he's playing my stream on my phone so I can hear my voice. Does everybody hate their own voice? Is it just me? I hate my voice. said I'm hungry enough times on stream because my husband just preheated the oven. You'll get used to it the longer you stream, Element. Starving? I don't know. You don't want me to be hungry. I get hangry. What did I do? Did I crop the whole thing? That's not what I meant to do.
Nobody knows you like I do. Nobody knows.
I am like the poster child of hangriness. Yeah, you're about to warm up some leftovers and then stream. Nice! Rather, you'll get used to hearing your own voice so longer you stream. Oh, that's what you get used to. Got it. Yeah. Am I interested in watching? Yes. I am. I'm like one of those Twitch goblins that's like always watching more than one stream. Unless I'm working, then I just typically have like a stream playing in the background. But my work day ended an hour and 38 minutes ago. Let's see here. What will you be streaming today? And are you streaming on your Cyronius one then? Oh, on this one? Okay. Just going through a bunch of pictures you took at the Asian Culture Fair. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely tune into that. Here, I know a few streamers that are starting soon, so here, let me... So we'll shout you out. So if you want to see some Asian Culture Fair photographs being edited, go and follow Gallery Tech, also known as Saronius, also known as, what, 3 other things? 3 other mysterious things. Let's see here. Alright, got all of those. You know what, I think I'm gonna try to do this a different way this time. And I never know. I wish it like had like a timer on the shadows. Let's try it. 57 seconds. Okay. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just coloring in rectangles. No big deal. This is not my color stream either. Let's see. Oh, see? That one's a little off. Why did you get a tail? You don't need a tail. You need a rectangle. You know, and I think I can just do these individually. And I'm making this take longer. Yeah, look at that. Work smarter, not harder. The Streamlabs soundtrack, honestly, is pretty cool. And it's free. What Adam Sandler movie is that from? Where he's like, it's free. Is it the one with the gumballs? Bedtime stories or whatever? I think so. It should work now. I know Goody B is going to be starting here soon as well. So if you're not following Goody B, he's a lot of fun to watch. And he has some pretty cool commands. Currently playing Twilight Princess, I believe, is still on the agenda for tonight. So if you're not following him, give him a follow. Also, Streamlabs music, just like. There it goes. Photoshop is just taking a minute to load each of these rectangles. There we go. 3 more to go.
What is broken, yeah, it'll take time, but you know that I'm hooked. All the best things don't get built in an instant. Yeah, we can get back all the time that it took.
Oh, actually, I need to do these other 4 and then layer cut. That's what it should do, that'll make it easier.
And honestly, I'm circling. Take me right back to the way that it was, oh baby. If it's a phase, then we'll both know.
One thing I like about, I mean, like, this is really a dumb thing to like, I guess, but, like, you know how, like, PCs have, like, the hourglass, at least they used to, and the hourglass, like, flips as it's loading things. Macs have, like, the color wheel, and I'm always like, ooh, as it's loading stuff. Okay. I'm on the right layer, layer new, cut. Delete this. Hold on. I did this in the wrong order. I need to paint first. Just make the paintbrush bigger, Becca. It'll make your life easier. Shoo. You have too fast of a computer to deal with loading and too fast of internet too. First world benefits. Nice. I am using an 8-year-old computer. So that's what I have. But it's my baby. I know, Apple gets hate. I know. Between me using Apple products and me being a Nikon user, I'm just, you know, set up to be the butt of jokes. It's fine. Why is it doing that? Hold on. I need to merge those. a sound wave. Yeah. Yeah, this one's just coming out kind of weird. So like normally here, let me go to my other screen 1 second. Like this one is like very spread out, and I don't like it, so I don't know if I'll end up completing this bongo one. But like this is the lion one that we finished today. Okay. So like I took like a sound clip of a lion roaring, converted it to a sound wave, and then put the image of the lion in it. But I need to find, so I keep changing tools, and I just really need to bookmark my favorite tools. Because like this one, whatever I use to make this sound wave, I need to use again, because this is my favorite style. Like, see how like these are more sound wave looking, I guess, and this just kind of looks like the one that I was working on. Just kind of looks like I don't know, like stitches. Like I don't like how this one looks. So I'm probably gonna try to find whatever tool I was using that I used to use to make sound wave art and retry this bongo thing. Cause like I like how these ones looked. I might have used Audacity before, I don't know. Probably did, and I just don't remember. Oh no, because this one you download? Alright. Yeah, I'll have to look into that after stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, like, this one just always cracks me up. I think I call this out every single time I'm on this webpage. That the B is like just a constant buzz. So it's just like bzz. Yeah. Twisted wave? Okay, I'm gonna tab that. That one's web-based. Because, like, I don't know when the switch happened. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I bet I just forgot whatever the hell I was using before and found something else. Because, like, even this camel one, that's not too far back, like, up the page, isn't, like, what I'm doing right now. Like, that's obviously a different style than, like, the lines. I don't know why I keep going all the way back to the store. Something I'll have to look at when I'm editing my website. Instead of just clicking back. Oh, okay, there we go. If I just click on Soundwave Collection, there we go. Yeah. Like, even the East African Crown Crane isn't like that. So it was very recent. But I don't know. Because the giraffe I used the same one, so... Hold on, there we go. So you can see it's kind of blacky. So I'll probably end up redoing the giraffe and the lion. the other style. It's just so blocky. I don't know. Wave visual downtown. Yeah, see, that's the one that I'm using. Is this one, and it makes it like blacky. Although I never try to play with this stuff. Whoa. Look at that! Looks odd. This doesn't look so bad though. Once you remove the space between the bars and make the bars thin, that's not bad. I never went into the settings. I was just like, this is how it looks. No, it's just a delay on the chat here. That looks good. Yeah, no, I get it. It looked weird when you first saw it with like the bars, like that. Good to know. I can just change it to the other style. So guess what I'll be doing? I'll be updating the giraffe and the lion to that. But I think I am going to call it there. I don't really want to get into this next one too deep. And I'm hungry, and I know my husband's cooking dinner. So I think I'm gonna call it. It's a little dark over here. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out while we did the lion soundwave and started kind of on the bongo and then realized I didn't like the style, so we'll be backtracking a little bit. But I'll probably do that off stream just so we can jump right back into the bongo next week. I do plan on doing a travel review on Thursday. So Tuesdays I typically am working on something related to my photography business, whether that's editing pictures or working on my website, whatever. Thursdays I typically do a travel review, and both Tuesdays and Thursday streams are 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Fridays I try to do a 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. co-working stream. So if you ever need like a body double to help get things done, like if you know, working, I'll be here 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Friday. That's Mountain Time. And then every other Saturday, so it would normally be this Saturday, but I'm not streaming this Saturday. But every other Saturday, so 2 weeks from this Saturday will be the next one. I started doing a color and coffee stream on Saturday mornings. That will typically start around 10:30 a.m. Same thing with the co-working stream. Sometimes it gets pushed back to 10:30 a.m. But yeah, in the Saturday streams, I literally just get my coloring book out, I have my coffee here, and we just have a good chill time. We'll start streaming in about 30 minutes or so. You'll post in the Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah, I look forward to watching you stream. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Can confirm our coworker streams are highly motivating. Thank you. It also helps me focus for whatever reason. I think because I'm like, I need to look like I'm actually working and busy on stream. I don't know, but I end up getting a lot of like filing work done on Fridays. But we are gonna raid out. Yes, please post your stream in the Discord, and I'll be sure to stop by. Oh, I'm going to the wrong computer. 1 second. We are gonna raid out. We are gonna actually go see Goonie B. So let's see. lets me. Let's see. There we go. Alright, one thing that I never have down is like the raid timing. Like, it says ready to raid, and then I think when I click the button, you guys just go, but it never brings me with. So I need to figure out why. I always get left behind on my own raids. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Fridays, 10 to 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Co-working streams, Mountain Time, and then every other Saturday I do a 10:30 to 12:30 color and copy with me stream. I also have an art show coming up on May 11th in Denver, so if you're in that area, the tickets are free, but you do need a ticket to get in. Link is in my Discord. And I'm also participating, my husband and I and our 3 dogs are participating in the Furry Scurry in Denver, which raises money for homeless animals. So if you're interested in participating in that, the link is in the Discord for that as well. Alright, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night. We're gonna raid Cody B. Let's go!